So guys, in last video we talked about the introduction, and now in this video we'll talk about the middle part of a motivation letter. So in motivation letter, the middle part you need to write, or at least you need to take care of 5 different things. So first is your interest. So what are you interested in about the course? Since when you have been interested in? Was it like 2 months back, 2 days back, or 20 years back? So when did you start getting interested? How did you put your interest into practice? So did you do something about it? Did you go to your German class and did your B1 certificate? Suddenly saying that I'm interested in a German taught program is not good. You have to show your interest. So what are you interested about in the course? Since when you have been interested about? How do you put your interest into practice? So give some example. So that is number 1, so interest. Number 2 is future professional relevance. Now you want to show them what kind of future you are going after, and then why this program is linked to that future. So proof of long-term planning and proof of long-term planning. So you could always say that you have good grades, but good grades are not enough. You need to have you need to communicate that you already planned 3 years back or 4 years back or 2 years back how you would approach the application to the university. So future professional relevance. So if you want to become an engineer or civil engineer or bow engineer, whatever that is, so how did you plan? What were your steps? And why this particular university or this course is going to help you. Number 3 is qualification for the course. So why are you suitable for the course? You could talk about experience abroad, you could talk about your bachelor's degree, you could talk about your language skills, you could talk about your grades in your main subjects. You could talk about relevant internships. So if you are applying for an engineering program and then you tell about your internship in a bank, that is not relevant. So talk about relevant internships. And anything other than, so any other qualifications you might put, and highlight any project which is relevant for the program. A lot of people put irrelevant things. Don't do that. Yeah, qualification for the course. That's number 3. Then fourth is, everybody likes appreciation. You have to tell the university also the same thing. So the university guys are all very bored guys, yeah. So you have to tell them, this is the perfect best university for me, blah blah. And the reason why this is so is because the university is such and such. It's so great. Why? Especially, let's say, if it's a private university always wonders, right, why would you pay so much of fees to me when you can go to a public university for free? So you have to tell them that in the private university I'll get much better career focus, much better orientation for my future prospects, blah blah. So you have to always mention, and it has to be very university specific. Your letter of motivation cannot be one generic letter of motivation for all universities. You have to always change it. So if you're applying for a university in Heidelberg or versus Mannheim or versus Berlin or versus Hamburg, every university has something special. Some universities are in Germany for 500 years. So you have to tell them that you really wanted yourself to get associated to the alumni network of last 500 years. Or you just wanted extra focus on your career, and that's why you are choosing a private university. So you have to tell the university why that university is so special. And the 5th one, which is more relevant for the master's program, which is less relevant for the bachelor's program. So if you're applying to bachelor's, maybe it's not that much, but at least when you're applying for master's program, try and think about what is your specialty with which the university will benefit. I would say that this is not the most important thing you want to highlight. So what is the university's profit from you? How does the university benefit from your particular research interest? Do you have some outstanding athletic, artistic talent? So it's something special about you which can help the university. but it's not always the case for all the students. So you can skip point number 5, but in middle you should always mention these at least the 4 points. So interest, future professional relevance, qualification for the course, and some little bit of appreciation for the university, because everybody wants to listen to some kind of an appreciation. So that is more or less about the middle part. So skills, requirements, your special features, keep that in focus, and your personal interests. So you need to show your personality in the middle. So in the introduction part, we focused on some story which inspired you to do engineering. Some story which inspired you to do engineering. And in the second part, we are talking more deeper. In the middle part, we are talking deeper, more about your skills, requirements that qualify you for the degree program, your special features, and little bit of appreciation for the university. So that is the middle part. And this is the series for motivation letters. There will be more videos coming after this. So in the first one, we talked about what is a motivation letter, how long it should be. That is the first video. The second video, we talked about the introduction. And the third video, we talked about the middle part. So if you have any questions, you can actually just write the structure in the comment box, or you can even write me an email. I'll give you a very quick free assessment on how and if the motivation letter is a good one or not. All right, guys. Then all the best, and